In 2000, we were the poorest country in the world, according to the Human Development Index. And the statistics were off the scale awful. 1 in 3 children dying under 5, average life expectancy in the upper 30s, 1 in 8 women dying in childbirth and pregnancy, and so on.
It was funny to me when I joined EducAid 2006, when they said your school fee is excellent attendance, excellent effort, and excellent behavior. Who is going to pay that? You are going to pay that. I said, wow, okay, I am going to attend school every day, and I need to behave well as a student. And moreover, I need to focus in whatever I'm doing in class.
We've always found working with EducAid students to be a pleasure because they are taught to teach themselves. It's not just that they know their history and they know their mathematics, but they know how to learn what they don't know. So they make very fine students.
Sierra Leone, as I say, it's a beautiful country, has extraordinary potential in terms of its marine resources, mineral resources, its great agricultural fertility and potential, and the human potential. You know, you've got very strong, courageous, resilient, joyful people, and yet we are still struggling right at the bottom of the pile. In 2000 we were the poorest, well in 2015 we're 5th poorest.
EducAid students, have a focus, they have a vision, they come from a different background. They know they have to work. And I know Marian is behind them, pushing them to achieve and to work for the common good, to give back to society. So in a way they are unique and they are special.
In EducAid, we have what we call holistic. We've got holistic activities that not only focusing on our subject matters, but we need to think out of the box. You understand? Let us be general, because you're going out there, you don't know what you've learned in class is not what you are going to implement out there. You need to be holistic.
We have vision for our kids, really. We have great vision for them. That is why, in the first place, when we are training them, we are training them to be perfect Sierra Leoneans. We have educated Sierra Leoneans, doctors, professors, they are stakeholders, they are politicians, etc., etc. But if you look to what they are doing, it's contrary to their titles, to their education. So sometimes we do doubt, what type of education is that? So education is real. So we are thinking about real education. Education that can inject the concept of citizenship in you, that can make you be a patriot, that can give you a good heart. That can transform you completely. So you always be thinking about a good Sierra Leone, a better Sierra Leone, not just me, but us.
In EducAid, we are not only focusing on the book, but we're focusing on the attitude, the way you behave in a community, all to be a good citizen. We teach you all those things. So EducAid is far more different to other schools. in the world, in any area that you find yourself, you just have to apply yourself, put more effort there. And I believe if I find myself in any job, I believe I will make it up with the experience I'm gaining in EducAid. So in any job that I face in the future, I will definitely make it. I'm not learning for myself alone, but I'm learning for my family and for the nation as a whole.
The face of the poverty is the lack of justice and the lack of healthcare, but the cure is education.